Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jack, this is Jthbooks, and it is time for the vlog where I read the book that you voted for. Good morning friends, I hope you're all well. It is a Monday morning, it is 20 past 8. Normally I'd be heading to the gym, wouldn't I? That's not how I start this, but I haven't got time to go this morning. I've got so much housework to do. I've got other things to do. I'm going to get my hair cut. I'm going to go to, I've got to go to the doctor's. So, who knows when I go to the gym? Who knows? But I'm currently reading I Like Me Better by Robbie Webber. And that's being put, I'm putting that aside. That is being stopped. And I'm going to read the book that you voted for. So, I'll remind you of the choices, shall I? So, you had the choice between Boy Parts by Liza Clark or Detransition Baby by Tori Peters. Now, it was a close one again. It really was. This one took an early lead. Boy Parts, I thought, well, done and dusted, that's done and dusted. But this came back hard and it won. It won. Again, thank you, friends, because it is another one that's been on my TBR for the longest time that I've wanted to read for a long time, but I just haven't, because that's what we all do, isn't it? I know you do it too. Don't lie to me. Don't lie. So, I'm excited to read this. I'm really, really excited to read this. I'll remind you what it's about, in case you forgot. Reese nearly had it all. A loving relationship with Amy, an apartment in New York, a job she didn't hate. She scrapped together a life previous generations of trans women could only dream of. The only thing missing was a child. Then everything fell apart. And 3 years on, Reese is still in self-destruct mode, avoiding her loneliness by sleeping with married men. When her ex calls to ask if she wants to be a mother, Reese finds herself intrigued. After being attacked in the street, Amy detransitioned to become Ames, changed jobs, and thinking he was infertile, started an affair with his boss, Katrina. Now Katrina's pregnant. Could the three of them form an unconditional family and raise the baby together? It does sound good. It really does sound good. I'm so excited to read this. And let's talk about next month. By the time you see this, a video will have gone up that I showed you all of the unread books on my TBR. It'll be linked down below. Get voting for them. Just tell me a book to read and I'll put them up for vote, okay? Because I can't handle the pressure of choosing anymore, okay? So if I mentioned a book in that you absolutely love and you think, Jack, why haven't you read it? Tell me and I'll put it in a little jar and I'll pick it out. Or maybe, depends on when you get. Imagine if we get one, I'll just read that. So, it's 20 past 8. The doctor's is not open yet. The haircut place is not open yet. So, what should I do with my time? I know. I'll get some reading done, shall I? Shall we read the book together? Shall we start it together? Let's do it. I won't read much, but we'll just see. I'm enjoying it. Let's see if we find the first bit intriguing enough to carry on. The question for Reese, were married men just desperately attractive to her, or was the pool of men who were available to her as a trans woman only those who already locked down a cis wife and could now explore with her? The easy answer, the one that all her girls advocated, was to call men dogs. Hard agree, men are dogs. Actually, I say men are pigs. If a man annoys me, I just say, why are men such pigs? So, that's a good start. That is a good start. It hasn't been a great reading month, you know. That's not true. It has, but I mean that in the sense of like, I'm just reading slowly. I haven't read that much. So, who knows how long this is going to take to finish me. It's certainly not going to be today. But how many pages is it? 337. So I should finish this in about 2 weeks. I'm joking. Right, I'm going to go do some reading and I'll come back in when there's an update. So, I'm on page 35. Isn't much, but I've got to get my hair cut now because I've got to go when I'm feeling brave because it gives me such anxiety. If I wait too long, I'll get all worked up. Oh, I know that's a bit sad, but I can't help it. And I'm also one of those people that has a very specific idea of what I want as a haircut, but then I get in the chair and I just say, do whatever you want. And then I complain that it wasn't what I wanted, but... So I think that will... Anxiety, it's here, it's real. So I'm gonna go after I give you this update. So I'm 35 pages in, and basically what's happened is what it says on the tin. It's very clever. You can tell it's going to be a very clever novel. It's very directly written, and it's very... I just feel like it's going to get to the heart of things. It's not going to pull any punches. Basically what's happened is what it says on the tin. Reese is sleeping with a married man, and Tori Peters really sort of, it was quite graphic, but not sort of in the sex sense, in more of a sort of pregnancy HIV way. If you read it, you'll know what I mean. But it was a really interesting take. It was a really clever take, and it really made me think, and made me think, oh, I hadn't thought of it like that before. So I really enjoyed that. And then you just have Ames, who is sleeping with his boss, Katrina. She is pregnant, and he's made the call to Reese to talk about being a mother, and he has just told Katrina that he has detransitioned from a woman. So that's where I'm at. I think that's a pretty good place to stop. Katrina freaked out and she said goodbye, and now I'm going to have to see what happens. But I'm looking forward to reading it. I haven't really looked forward to reading a book in quite a long time. So it's a good start. Well done, Tori. It's a good start. Oh, it's on the list for the Women's Prize in 2021, 2023, and I'm just reading it. They're about to announce the winner of the 2023 prize. So I'm going to go get my hair cut. I've got to go to the chemist. If you don't see me again, it's because I've had a terrible haircut. And so, do you like my cheesy hair? I'm going to go. Let's just go when I'm feeling brave. Okay, I'll see you soon. Friends, I'm back. What do we think? It wasn't my usual man. I don't think he's there anymore. But it was another man that I kind of know. And he didn't talk to me too much, which is very much what I like. So, well. I've read a bit more. Not much, but I'm now on chapter 2, which is 8 years before conception. So I think we're going to go back now and have a look at Ames and Reese getting together, or their relationship. I don't know how long they're together yet. I am just loving it. It's been a while since I actually wanted to pick up a book and read. Sort of all month I haven't. So thank you to you. Thank you to this book. Thank you to Tori Peters. But basically, just the end of that first chapter, that Ames has asked Reese if she wants to be a mother to this baby, and she's tentatively accepted, but he hasn't told Katrina his idea. Katrina hasn't agreed to it, so all very up in the air right now. But I'm just really enjoying it. And now I've got so much housework to do. I'm going to do some housework, and I'm also going to try and film another video. And no, I'm just going to read. I'm just going to chill and read. I had to work extra yesterday. I had to work an extra day. Sundays and Mondays are my day off. But I had to work Sunday. So I've only got one day off this week. So let's just chill. We're just going to chill. Well, yeah, I'm back in this jumper again. I'm not going... well, I have got to go to the gym at some point, but... So I've just finished chapter 2. And this is a really fascinating look at how this character perceives sex. Not the positions or anything, but how she has sex and what it means to her, and the type of men she sleeps with mean to her. And it's really, really fascinating. It's something I haven't thought about before. And, it's just... There's such intelligence to this book. There was sort of... It didn't further the plot, chapter 2, at all. Like, it was, 8 years before conception. And just sort of the last 2 pages of it is when she met Amy and broke away from this bad man. I'm going to call him a bad man. I don't know if the character necessarily would, but I would. And, but it just talks, it's just speaking so plainly and so... it's just making me look at things a different way. I'm really, really loving it. I'm on page... Well, the start of chapter 3 is... Page 79. I didn't think I was going to read 79 pages today because, like I said, the reading hasn't been great. But I'm just loving it. I really, really am loving it. You friends are so good at picking books for me. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. But I have got to go do some housework now, so that is what I'm going to do. Right, it's time for me. I'm changed. It's time for me to go to the gym. I wish I could take this with me, but I'm not going to. I'm going to listen to... Oh, I wish I listen to an audiobook, but I'm already listening to an audiobook. I'm listening to an audiobook. It's called Conventionally Straight. I'll put the picture up here. It's not very good. Maybe I should download this audiobook. But the man on it's a dual narrative, and it's got two different narrators, and one of the men puts on this voice for the professor, and every time he does it, it really makes me laugh. It's awful. Oh well, I'll just listen to that. I'll listen to that. 2 books one day, well done, Jack. So let's hope we get some more of this read when I come back, and I love it. I love it. I'll speak to you all soon. So, I'm back from the gym. I haven't read any more, obviously. The book is open, literally next to me, open, but I haven't actually read any. But what I do want to show you right now is my favourite time of day. And I want to show you the golden hour glow that is on my shelves, because it's heaven. Are you ready to see it? I'm going to show you it. And then after I show you this, I'm just going to read. I'm going to have a bath. I'm going to have a bowl of cereal, because breakfast for dinner, why not? But just look at this golden hour glow. Can you see that? Heaven. It does that every summer night, and I absolutely love it. But I'm just going to go. I'm going to read more now. I've just realised this is now backwards, and it's very pink. I've got a pink jumper on, I've got a pink face, and I've got a pink book. On Wednesdays we wear pink. It's Monday. I don't know why I said that. Goodbye. I see you all tomorrow. Good morning. It's the next day. I read 127 pages this yesterday. I didn't think that was going to be possible because, like I said, I haven't been reading much, but I find this quite hard to put down, even though, well, it's not much is happening, but the plot doesn't advance very quick because you go back sort of and get these characters' backstories. Like right now, where I fell asleep reading, we're looking at Ames as he lost his virginity. It's very there's a lot of sex in it in many ways, in many shapes and many forms, but it just seems to be about how trans people have sex and react to sex, and how people have sex with them. But I think it's heading towards like a queer found family thing. Katrina has sort of tentatively agreed to meet Reese to see if she can become this part-time mother. So I'm interested to see where it goes, and I'm looking forward to reading more. I really like the writing style. It's very direct, and it's very... I just really like it. I've got to go because my friend's going to be in a minute. I've got to take my friend's children to school, and I'm running late. Story of my life. So, do we think I'll finish this today? There could be a chance. No, there's no chance. What am I kidding? I'll come back to you when I have another update. Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed my little bits of baking yesterday and seeing me put some books on the book exchange at work. Just proof that I actually do that. And let's talk about what we're here to talk about. Detransition Made by Tori Peters. I am now on page 254, so I read about 120 pages yesterday. Maybe 120 something. Terrible at maths. We all know this by now. I just adore this book. I absolutely adore it. I really enjoy its sort of dual timeline, essentially, where I'm now at 8 weeks after conception, where Katrina and Reese are really having conversations to consider this and what it means as a women of minorities to have a child, and the differences between the minorities. And it's just so clever. It's so clever in the message it gets across that it never loses the stories. It's so clever in everything that it's trying to say. And I also really enjoy when, like, at the stage I'm at now, we're now 3 years before conception, and you're sort of coming to the, I guess, the end of Amy and Reese's relationship. I thought it was going to end, but it hasn't quite yet, but I think it's about to. And it's really interesting. It's such a strong take on what sex means to trans people, but not the act of sex. Well, the act of sex and the reasoning behind it. I just think I'm a fool for waiting so long. I really do. I love it. I love it. It's like a 5-star read for me. I think you get to know their desires so intensely and so innately that you just know these characters. Like, I know Amy and I know Reese and I get why they're doing what they're doing. It's really cleverly written. I just adore it. I just adore it. Is it fun to watch me gush about books? I hope so. I just love it. So I've only got less than 100 pages now, so I feel like I could get it done tonight, but I am going out for dinner, so although maybe, who knows? Who knows what the update will be when I come back to you tomorrow morning. Also, just so you know, I did listen to more of my audiobook at the gym. It is so terrible. But you're here to talk about this book. So I'm going to try and get maybe a bit more bacon for you today. I hope you enjoyed the baking. I hope you did. You saw me making some macaroons. Yeah, I hope you are enjoying this. I'm going to try and get this finished. Also, I just want to say, you have put some brilliant suggestions in for the vote for the next vote for next month. And you're not letting me down, because I have a feeling this could be my top 10 of the year so far. Well, it definitely will so far. And you put 3 in there. You're going to have put 3 in there. You're excellent at voting, friends. You're excellent. This is why, friends, I knew I can count on you. I knew I can count on you. So I'm going to go, because I have got to go to work. I know it surprised some people, but I have got to go to work. I will... will I catch up with you tonight? I'll try and catch up with you tonight. If not, I will see you in the morning. Well, for you, it'd be like that. But for me, it'll be in the morning. Good morning, friends. It's Thursday morning, and this clip is just to say thank you. Thank you to you all. 1, you got this book off my TBR. It has been there for a long, long time. And 2, I finished it, and I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. I just, top 10. It's in the top 10 of the year so far. Absolutely. I adored this book. I adored its cleverness without ever making me feel stupid, which is probably easy to do because your boy's not that intelligent. This book looks at so many things. It looks at what it means to be trans, what it means to feel desire as trans, what it means to be desired as a trans person. It looks at queer family in a way I've never seen before. Katrina is a character that sort of starts to identify as queer throughout the novel. The Ames and Reese identifies queer from the beginning, but she begins to identify as queer, and you see her try and adjust her life from the heteronormative standards into a queer person. It's just absolutely brilliant. The way it deals with the honesty of desire is the best I've ever read. I'm talking about sexual desire, but not in a way that is sexual, in a way that has deep meaning in it, what it means, how you feel about yourself, how it comes through desire. It's absolutely stunning. I'm just a bit flabbergasted about it, really. I loved the ending. It's so open-ended. Normally I'm not a massive fan of that. Your boy likes some answers, but it was just perfect. I feel like I know these characters. You feel them so internally what they want that you know them. I just I just think it was brilliant. It's 5 stars. Did you guess? Did you by any chance guess I thought this was 5 stars? I absolutely adored it. Oh. And also, like I've been saying, my reading month has been a slow reading month. This is the first time I've finished a book in 3 days in a long time. And I read like a 170-page book this month. So I feel like this might have got me back a little bit into like the reading that I love. So, it's literary fiction at its finest. When literary fiction hits, it hits. You can't stop it. You can't beat it. And I loved it. It was brilliant. So again, thank you. Thank you, friends, for voting for this one. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed I don't know if you enjoyed a little bit of bacon for my work. I made some macaroons, some bread pudding, some sticky toffee puddings. Yeah, just thank you so much for watching. Thank you for voting. You know how much I love voting. Let me know if you read this, if you want to read this, if you didn't like it. Let me know if my bacon looked good. Thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell because I think there might be some videos coming on Thursday soon because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this channel. Who thought we'd ever say that? Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm going to speak to you, obviously, really, really soon.